What is up, ladies and gentlemen, during all those in between and beyond? I'm the Corrupted Judge, and welcome back to Goddess of Victory Nikke Boom the Ghost 2025 Summer Event. I don't know, I have been editing for, let's see, I've been editing since like 10 a.m. Eastern Time, and I'm currently recording this at just after 7 p.m. EST, so I've been editing a lot, and it's not even friggin' anything decent in a way. I've literally just been editing more Corrupted After Dark videos from me and the rest of the Recluse Association family heads. So that's just stuff I've been doing. So we'll get ready to look forward to those once we're done with the Nikke event. Anyways, we are gonna go on and do part 2.6 to 2.10, right? Yeah. 2.6 to 2.10. I'm not going to recap what we did last time. You guys can go ahead and check out the playlist over on the channel. It'll also be on the end of the video if you guys want to go ahead and check it out. But yeah, let's keep it going. With all that said, let the sim begin.
The luxury cruise ship, Utopia, is a vessel that set sail 2 years after the first Rapture invasion. At that time, the ocean was safe from Rapture attacks. However, the goal was not survival, but to provide an environment to face the end of one's life without fear.
I heard many people made that choice back then.
Utopia was outfitted with all manner of accommodations, as well as top-class facilities. AI holograms were provided to ease the burden of the crew. Every day, there were parties and events. A true utopia. But the supplies lasted 1 month. They were never meant to last longer than that. After the final opulent gala, the Utopia switched to minimal power. The final choices of the passengers varied. There were those who chose to enter eternal sleep, and there were some who resisted, angry or saddened by the destiny foisted upon them. Eventually, however, the end came for everyone. After that, I gathered all of the passengers and drifted around the ocean until the power ran out. That is when you all came along.
These high-tier holograms weren't here originally, were they?
That's correct. I oversaw all aspects of the Utopia myself.
That explains why you'd regain more memories every time we interacted with them. I thought that was odd. That means these high-tier holograms are fragments of yourself.
Precisely. I helped the passengers in various ways at the end. I tried my best to provide the perfect last meal. I hoped they would get the most out of the facilities until the very end. I wanted to make sure there were no accidents, no matter what. Provide any and all items that were needed. And when they eventually met their end, I did everything I could so that they could face it without fear. But despite all my efforts, it didn't work out. I ran out of ingredients and wasn't able to provide a proper last meal. Many of the facilities broke down. Due to a lack of safety testing, accidents were abundant. I didn't monitor the ship's inventory correctly, and thus wasn't able to provide many of the items passengers desired. When they met their end, it was with fear. And that's my fault. I'll never forget the disappointment in their eyes, even as they insisted it was okay. When I served them inferior food, their forced smiles as they shivered in the cold shower because there was no hot water, joking how cold showers are good for the body. Once, after being hit by a pipe that fell from the ceiling, someone good-naturedly claimed that bleeding is good for circulation. I'll never forget their face. Even when I ran out of toiletries, They would proclaim that bathing too often wasn't good for you anyway. Those words are burned in my memory. I'll never forget those final, fear-stricken expressions of the passengers in the moments before falling asleep. I cursed the one who made me. Why did they make me an AI capable of reliving such tragic memories? Why did they make me capable of thought? I was resentful.
So you broke up your memories into holograms.
Yes, carrying those memories all the time was too painful. In order to find some relief, I splintered my mind into fragments.
Are you okay now?
I'm still in pain, dear passengers. So much pain. I want to fragment myself again.
You did your best, Mr. Alfred. You did everything you could with the limited resources you had available to you. You gave it your all to try and ameliorate the situation. That's remarkable enough on its own.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I respect you a heck ton, enough to want to learn from you.
Sounds like you went through hell.
It must have been so hard.
Incredible.
Really.
Thank you, dear passengers. I would like to tell you about the power source now. But there is still one more problem remaining.
Sorry, still?
There is still a high tier. Or rather, an irregular hologram on the ship.
Bro, I gotta commission Lawrence to do like a crying PNG for me, man, cause I relate to what Alfred said, but this is completely different than what I was originally speculating everything to be. Holy, like, I just thought it was like a rapture that was causing the majority of the problems. Granted, he just said that there's an irregular on the ship now, but I wholeheartedly understand how he like wanted to split his consciousness into like, I guess we'll say personalities for E's sake, but frick, I relate to that a little bit too much in all honesty. But it can't be helped, alright? Lawrence, if for whatever reason you watch this, hit me up whenever you get the chance. We gotta talk about doing a crying PNG, because I have an idea of what we can do with that. I have a vision in mind for it, because it's going to be very, very rare that I ever use it. So it needs to be a bit meaningful.
There was a Nikke aboard the Utopia as well. She was a mass-produced model, but her warmth and kindness surpassed everyone else's. She boarded the ship to help the departing passengers in any way she could. She assisted me and devoted herself entirely to them. After all the passengers left, she couldn't cope with the grief, and eventually... I didn't want to forget her. That thought spread throughout the Utopia, and gave birth to a hologram in her image.
What? How is that even possible?
I do not know, dear passengers. One day, her hologram began wandering around the ship. It is unable to communicate, nor does it seem to think for itself. Yet, it continues to exist.
Nymph.
What was that?
Nothing. I was just talking to myself. Are some of your authorization privileges still with that hologram?
Correct. That is why I have not fully recovered yet. Her hologram must be returned to normal as well.
Does that mean it will disappear?
That's right. It was created by accident, so I do not know how to recreate it.
Are you sure you're okay with this?
No, I am not, dear passengers. She stayed with me until the very end. After all the passengers left, only she and I remained on the Utopia. We spent a lot of time talking about many things, She was my friend. The ship has already served its purpose, but it will not be your final destination. You are all alive, dear passengers. Help me bury those whom I still carry in my heart, and bless the lives of those still living. Do that, and I will bless you all as well. Please, help me give her an honorable send-off, the one which she deserves.
Alfred.
All right. We'll be sure to give her a proper send-off. It doesn't. It's impossible.
Then, does that mean... No, there's no way.
No, it's not a ghost. I think.
You could at least pretend to be certain for my sake, if nothing else.
My best hypothesis is... some of the data remaining in her nymph may have made contact with one of the Utopia's numerous hologram generators and then assumed form. Or something like that.
Is that possible?
I'm not sure. There's still so much we don't know about Nymph. I'm simply saying that's the most plausible theory. Darn right! To assert something like that exists without giving a good reason is just unfair.
Unfair? What do you mean?
Ghosts are supposed to levitate, pass through walls, and teleport at will. They're the ultimate when it comes to transportation. And yet, despite being intangible entities, they can also lift objects. They get all these cool abilities and fly in the face of science. I can't stand that. Humans have worked so hard to achieve powers similar to what these ghosts wield naturally. Why do ghosts get all these powers for free? It's totally unfair.
I suppose if you worked incredibly hard for something, and someone else treated it in a cavalier fashion, it would seem unfair.
You see, that's why I don't believe in ghosts. Or rather, why I choose not to believe in them for my own sake.
That's a unique way to deny their existence. Usually, people aver that they don't believe in ghosts due to finding the entire concept unscientific.
When it comes to science, there's still so much that we don't know. We like to think we're at the epicenter of technology, that we have a full grasp of it and how to apply it in every facet of life. But the truth is, most technology and scientific information remains unknown to us. Call me crazy, but I don't see the rationale in using one unknown to supposedly disprove the existence of another. Anyway, what's the name of the hologram we're looking for? It feels kind of weird and impersonal just referring to it as a hologram.
Her name was Maya.
Look, Pina, the ocean is sparkling. I've heard about this stuff called bioluminescent plankton, which shines at night. Maybe that's what we're seeing. The ocean isn't so bad up on the surface. In fact, I'd say it's pretty good. I'm so glad you and I are able to glimpse such a rare phenomenon. For me, this is better than paradise. Looks like my wish came true. I always wanted you and I to be able to go to paradise together. Pina, let's never part again, ever. Let's always stay together. Right here, in paradise.
Oh my god. I really thought at some point it would have been pine. I know you're supposed to pronounce it as like pina or whatever, but I don't care. I've always pronounced it as pine until I heard it pronounced But oh my freaking air conditioning kicked on. I just heard it. So another mass-produced Nikke who actually made a difference. Why? Maybe I missed it, but why was she on the Utopia to begin with? That's my question. But frick, man, Dorothy is so in denial that she's become delusional. Not like it's necessarily a bad thing. Like, I understand, given everything she's gone through, and especially in Overzone. Overzone, freaking redash, everything that she's gone through. If she hasn't gone through a mind switch yet, then I am thoroughly surprised that she hasn't. But now I'm wondering what's going to happen with Maya if she finds out that we're pretty much going to get rid of her and her delusions make her believe that it's Pine. This is going to be interesting.
Is this tea from the ship? Or did you bring it?
I brought it.
Considering how unenthusiastic you were about coming up here, you sure came prepared. You even brought a swimsuit.
Fine. I'll admit that I was a little excited. I must say that this whole experience has exceeded my expectations. Drink your tea. If it cools down, the aroma weakens. You too, Pina. There you go, smiling again. Does seeing me drink make you happy? Very well. You can appreciate yours later. Your Grace. Do you not like my tea? Should I bring you something else? Huh, were you now? I see you're well versed in appreciating tea. Your Grace. I take it you enjoyed the tea? You've already finished your cup. That's all well and good, but tea time is also meant for conversation. It would be better if you could match the pace of everyone else present. You're saying you want to take Pina?
Well, we're not exactly taking her.
You mean you're going to kill her?
That's not really it either. It's more...
Whatever it is, it doesn't sound like it's a good thing. I have no interest in listening to what you have to say. Leave now. Pina and I plan to have tea together.
Elig, stop beating around the bush. And give it to her straight.
That's easier said than done. I mean, look at her.
We may be in serious trouble. Enough of this. All right, Dorothy, here's the deal.
Huh?
She's fast.
If you approach, I will deem it to be a threat to Pina and respond with force.
Dorothy, that's not what... I don't think reasoning with her is going to work.
So, what then?
I'll get close and grab her legs. I'll slide in and wrap myself around her waist. I'm confident I can do it.
I hold arms.
Okay. While you all do that, I'll use my BFG.
You guys really are incapable of whispering, aren't you? just like in the boat on the way here. Why are you all being so cruel to Pina? Don't tell me you two also...
No. The commander and I came here for a cup of tea.
Is that so? Then have a seat. I'm glad I came here. To be honest, when you first proposed that I join you, I scoffed at the idea. But I couldn't have imagined I'd run into Pina here. I never thought I would see her again since she... Even so, I'm glad I can see her, even in this form. I'm so glad that she came to see me. Pina. She was... When we were at our lowest and on the verge of collapse, she was the one who helped us get back on our feet. Isn't that amazing? Even though she was a mass-produced model, her heart was stronger than that of a goddess. She was so strong. Someone who kept us steady when we were shaken. She was our savior. Without her, we wouldn't be who we are today. She helped me remain a goddess of victory. Goddess of victory.
Sounds like she's someone very precious to you.
Oh yes. Very much so. Just as you have Fredhood, I have Pina.
Dorothy, you're not thinking straight right now. That's not Pina. You need to snap out of it.
Oh, Jesus Christ, she really is so far gone. I'm surprised that she didn't just up and kill everybody. But, I need to think... How is... I don't know what to think or what to say. I'm surprised, Rappy is still letting out her, old self, where she's still able to stay calm and think about the situation and thought about how, okay, she's got to be calm because there's no way we're going to be able to take her one-on-one. Hell, she freaking took on, 5... Did she take on 5? I don't know. I don't know how to count. Also, I knew that whispering thing was going to come back to bite us in the ass from the beginning of the story. Oh, man. This is bad. Really bad. Now I'm really wondering how this is going to end for 212, and how hard mode is going to end. Oh man, I am actually really excited for this.
What?
The person beside you is Maya, a Nikke who died aboard the Utopia. It's just a hologram. I don't know what kind of Nikke Pina was. But considering she was also a mass-produced model, perhaps there's a resemblance.
No, it's Pina.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Look carefully. You know it can't be true.
How are you so sure? You never knew Pina.
No, I didn't. But you did. So look carefully. Look closely. Is it Pina? Be honest. If we don't retrieve that hologram, this ship will be caught in a dangerous current.
Get out of my sight.
We will be pulled into a whirlpool. Everyone will die.
Don't say another word. Just go.
We don't have time for this.
I don't want to talk to you anymore.
I'll say it again. That's not Pina.
I said shut your mouth. No one can take Pina away from me.
That's not Pina.
If you say her name one more time, I'll make you regret.
Pina, 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 Pina! Anyone could tell that's not her. And yet here you are, twisting things to fit your own warped illusions, and making things difficult for us. And you wonder why I call you Snooty Dorothy.
How dare you!
Acting so smart and sophisticated. When you can't even use your own eyes to see what's in front of you. That's why everyone calls you Snooty Dorothy. You don't understand anything.
You've got to say a proper goodbye. You have happy memories to look back on. Stop acting like you know everything.
Stop tickling me and punch like you mean it.
You may look different now, but you're still as weak as you ever were.
No, it's not. No, but I wish I were. Everything hurts. Anyway, can't you do anything to stop these two? At this rate, one of them is liable to get killed. Okay, fine. I'm sturdier than you and certainly stronger, so I'll... Huh?
Let go! I said let go! Unlike the other Nikkes, I can attack humans. If you value your life, let go of me! Such strength!
You liar. You knew. You knew it wasn't Pina.
Jesus. Why do stories have to escalate like this? Jesus Christ. Freaking trading blows is insane. Also, that picture with Rabi and Dorothy, frig. That's one of the reasons why I'm gonna try and pull that Rabi gotcha skin. And freaking Shifter's gonna take all my money. This is gonna cost me, like, I'm gonna assume, like, 250 Canadian. Jesus Christ.
You knew. You knew it wasn't Pina. You knew it from the start, didn't you? I thought it was strange. Sure, you have a temper from time to time, but you're usually calm and sensible enough. Hardly the type to believe someone deceased had come back as a ghost to see you again. You knew, didn't you?
I don't know what you are talking about.
You kept going on and on about Pina. But when that hologram stood in front of you, you still threw a punch. Dorothy, what are you doing? Or rather, what is it that you wanted to do?
I just wanted to be with her. Yes, I knew it wasn't her all along. I knew this was just a hologram, and not a living Nikke. But even so, I wanted to do the things that I've always wanted to do. Taking a walk, drinking tea, shopping, and enjoying the scenery together. That's all I wanted.
Even though you know it's not her.
It looks like her. Exactly like her.
That's a fantasy. You know that.
And what's wrong with that? What's wrong with escaping reality for a few moments? I knew that this wouldn't last forever. I know that it's all a lie. But what does it matter? For a while, I wanted a respite from those painful memories. Is it so wrong to want to flee from reality for a while when it hurts this much?
Does reality hurt, Dorothy?
Yes, more than you can imagine. I have no one, nothing to comfort me. Only I can save myself. But that's why I'm so lonely. You couldn't possibly understand. You were able to merge with Red Hood. You can still be with someone you cherish, in whatever form it is. You wouldn't understand the pain of losing someone entirely, of them being obliterated without a trace.
Let me be your friend. Let me comfort you.
I don't need it.
We can be friends.
I said I don't need it.
We're both strong. But I'm stronger.
What the? I'm being serious right now.
I've also lost someone close to me. Someone who had a major impact on my life.
So what? Are we supposed to spend our lives licking each other's wounds?
I don't know if we're close enough for licking each other.
Are you even listening to what I'm saying?
I'm not proposing that we heal each other's wounds. I'm saying that we should support each other as we move through life, carrying those we've lost in our hearts. If one of us goes astray, the other will help us get back on the path. If one of us makes a wrong choice, the other will stand in the way. And in the end, when we both reach the place we were meant to be, we'll be able to stand tall and feel proud of ourselves and of one another.
Why are you prattling on like this when you don't even know what I'm after?
You're right. I don't know. Will you tell me?
If you knew, you'd only try to stop me.
You're right. Since we're friends, and that's what friends do. They stop people they care about from making bad choices.
I'm sorry to interrupt, dear passengers, but the Utopia is about to be pulled into a current. We must hurry. Eleg, please take care of Maya.
Wait!
Why do we still have this goofy music after something so emotional like that? Is it still following us? Yep. Why are we still Dorothy? Why is Maya still following us? Freaking you'd think Alec would be following us trying to take it too. Okay. That was an emotional roller coaster, and this damn music doesn't help either. Future me, if you feel like editing it, freaking put a different type of music in the background or something. I don't know, freaking. But we are almost done the main story minus hard mode ending. So we got next episode is going to be short, only doing 211 and 212. And then we just gotta wait for hard mode. Oh man. The rest of the Reckless Association knows I play this game, but they think I play it because of all the girls and all that. Which, I'm the Duke of Degenerates, it makes sense. But I don't think they understand. Like, I love a game with a great story. I've said this before. It doesn't matter what the gameplay is, freaking FPS, RPG, JRPG, etc., etc. If the story's good, I'm gonna play it. That's one of the reasons I love Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door and Super Paper Mario. The stories are amazing, yet the two controls and like gaming platforms are completely different in comparison. Because one's a turn-based and the other one is RPG. And this one is no different. But yeah, guys, we're gonna end it off here. Next episode is going to be the last one for the main story until we get hard mode. But yeah, with all that said, I'm the Corrupted Judge, and I'll see you on the next one. Stay corrupted.